Very good morning, guys. My name is Shivraj, and I have started a new series in my YouTube channel that is named as Gen Z JavaScript. So, in this series, we will be learning React.js, Angular, and JavaScript. All the important concepts we will be learning here. And I am a full stack developer with having 10 plus year of experience under my belt. And guys, please subscribe to my channel so that you will be notified for all the upcoming videos. Thank you.
Hey guys, so in this video we will be understanding how React batches state updates or queuing a series of state updates. So in my previous video you must have seen that while you were performing state updates, but it is not updating the state in the same render. It was showing the update once only when it was rendered, but there are sometimes cases when you want to play with the state, when we want to change state at multiple places before render itself and then show the latest value. In that case, how we can achieve that? So setting state variable will queue another render, this we already know, but sometimes you want to perform multiple operations on the value before queuing to next render. Before queuing to next render, we want to perform multiple operations. So to do this, it helps us to understand how React batches the state. So how it is batching the state updates. This we will be learning here. So React batches the state updates. You might expect that clicking on 3 will increment the counter 3 times because it calls set number plus 1 3 times. See, this is example from previous video itself. So here we have set number 3 times. So whenever you are clicking on send button, this is a send button. This is a plus 3 button. And when you click on this plus 3 button, it is calling 3 times. So it should update it to 3, right? Because it is 0, but it will update to 1 only one time. See, 1. So if we want to update the state 3 times, then how we can do? There is a state updater function for that. First, you need to understand how this is working. However, you might recall from previous section, each render state value are fixed, right? So that value of a number inside the first render event handler is always 0. You have to remember this thing, this line, React waits until all code in the event handler has run before processing your state update. So React is waiting for all your code in the event handler that has run before processing the state update, right? So now how it is batching, updating the same state. Now our aim is to update the same state multiple times before the next render. So before the next render happens, we want to update the state multiple times, but it was not happening in my previous video, right? With the function that we have from the use state, that is not able to do it, but now we can do it. So it is a common use, it is uncommon use case, but if you want to do it, so how you can pass a function that calculates the next state based on the previous state. So our function is now calculating the next state based on the previous state, right? Not the initial one. In previous it is taking the initial state, but here it is counting the previous state. There's a difference between initial state and previous state. So it is way how to tell React to do something with the state value instead of just replacing it. So previously we were just replacing it, but here we are updating it. So how to do it? Here we have same set number function, but here we are using n. N is the previous state. So n arrow function n plus 1. So to our previous state do plus 1. To our previous state do plus 1. So if it is 0, 0 plus 1, 1, 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 1, 3. So that's how on a single click it will show 3. Now 6. Now 9. See, plus 3 it is doing. So this is how we can achieve it with the help of state updater function calculated with taking the previous state and doing the operation on the previous state. So here you can understand how it is working. Here n arrow n plus 1 is a updater function. When you pass it as a state and when you pass it to a state setter, React queues this function to be processed after all the code in the event handler has run. During the next render, React goes through the queue and gives you the final updated state. So this is how it is working. We'll go through all this. How set number, see, here it is taking n plus 1 is a function, React added to the queue, React added to the queue, and here why how it is doing the same way that is I explained. 0 plus 1 1, 1 plus 1 2, 2 plus 1 3. On a one single click it is doing all these three operations. So React stored 3 as a final result and returns from the use state. So what happens if you update the state after replacing it? So what will happen, it is saying once you update the state after replacing it. So here what you have done, you have set number plus 5, so you are just replacing it here. So number is initially 0, right? Initially it was 0, so 0 plus 5. Here you can see in this example below 0. Initially number is 0 in line number 4, and in line number 10 you can see we are doing 0 plus 5. So now the state is 5, and the next in line number 11, what it is doing, it is taking the previous state, that is 5, 5 plus 1 6. So it should, on the click of this, it should print 6. See, 6, right? If you are just replacing it, like in line number 11, if you are just replacing it, then it will show only that value. But here we are calculating the state on the basis of previous state, so that's why we are able to see this value. So this is how we are able to do the operation before render, before even the render is taking place. We are able to make multiple changes in the state. So this is how we can achieve it, and this is all the explanation. React stored 6, and this is the final result, and return it from use state. What happens if you replace state after updating it? So what happened after, you see, if we have this condition where we are doing set number, number plus 5, set number again, previous state plus, and then set number 42. So guess what happens in this. So here, this is example below. In line number 10, 11, 12, we have three functions that are getting called, and number is initially 0. So what it will do, in line number 10, 0 plus 5, 5, take the previous state 5, 5 plus 1 6, and then, but in line number 12 it is saying, oh, it is just update, it is just replacing it, replacing the state. So it will do now 42. So it will print 42, simple 42. And you can see step by step also mentioned in this documentation. Set number is first doing number plus 5, 5, and then plus 1, then 6. See, 5, 6, and then 42. Replace as 6 is unused. So very good documentation. And naming convention, just use, it's common to name the updater function augmented by the first letters of the corresponding state variables. Like, let me show you. Like we have set number, right? And the fourth one, and the this state name is number. So just use set before it, and it's good to use the name of the state itself, set number. So the state is number, and the function is set number. Set, previously we'll using this. And life cycle hooks, all these use state and this use, this take prefix as a USE use. Hmm? This is standard from React. So this is all, guys, in this video. And take care, guys, and please do like, comment, and share as much as possible. If any questions, please feel free to ask. I will quickly reply. I will quickly answer them. And that's how we'll be building a great React community, great coding community. And yeah, it motivates me when you are sharing, when I'm getting more views, and so that I can come up with good, more quality React videos. So my aim of this series is Gen Z JavaScript, where I will be teaching later on Angular also, React.js, JavaScript. I will be moving around all the JavaScript frameworks and JavaScript, and we will be seeing the power of JavaScript. As I also grow in my career, we'll deep dive into JavaScript and see wherever in AI, wherever JavaScript is being used. So I will be working in this series for a much longer time. That's how I've planned. So thank you, guys. Please stay with me. And yeah, that's it. Take care of yourself.